Recently, the Foreign Minister of Chile visited India to attend the second India-Chile Joint Commission meeting. Chile is a key partner for India in the Latin America region. Look at the map. This region covering South America, Central America, Mexico, and the Caribbean is called Latin America. Languages derived from Latin, such as Spanish, Portuguese, and French, are predominantly spoken in the countries of this region. Chile lies in South America. This long, narrow country located along the western edge of South America is Chile. It borders the Pacific Ocean. The capital of Chile is Santiago. This country has a presidential system of government, where the president serves as both the head of the state and government. This is different from India, where we have a parliamentary system. In India, the president is the ceremonial head of state, and the prime minister is the head of the government. Currently, the Prime Minister of India is Mr. Narendra Modi, and the President of Chile is Mr. Gabriel Boric. The person who visited India is Chilean Foreign Minister, Mr. Alberto Van Cleveren. Now that we have some background, let us move on to the topic.
Chile is an important trade partner for India in Latin America. The bilateral trade between the two countries is close to $3 billion. Chile exports items like copper, aluminium, nuts, fruits, paper, and spirits to India and imports items like medicines, mangoes, vehicles, textiles, machinery, and IT services from India. The trade between the two countries is growing steadily. A preferential trade agreement exists between India and Chile. It was signed in 2006 and expanded in 2017. This agreement allows both sides to offer tariff concessions on a number of goods, which enhances trade flow. Now, India and Chile are taking a step further by discussing a comprehensive economic partnership agreement. This agreement aims to deepen their trade and economic ties, enhance access to each other's markets, promote investments, and broaden economic cooperation in key sectors such as agricultural technology and critical minerals. During this visit, Chile called India an economic powerhouse and expressed its desire to enhance economic engagement between the two countries. Both countries are looking forward to expediting the negotiations on the proposed Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement.
India and Chile have also signed a double taxation avoidance agreement. This agreement, which came into effect in 2022, helps eliminate double taxation and prevent fiscal evasion. Individuals and businesses operating in India and Chile will not have to pay taxes on the same income in both countries. This agreement will prevent the same income from being taxed twice, making it easier and more attractive for businesses to operate. Chile views India as a significant partner in Asia, and India sees Chile as a gateway to the broader Latin American market. India is the leading producer of high-quality generic medicines and the largest provider of generic drugs globally. Latin American countries such as Brazil, Mexico, Argentina, Costa Rica, and Guatemala benefit from Indian pharmaceuticals. India could also increase its presence in Chile's pharmaceutical market. Chile can access affordable healthcare solutions thanks to India's expertise in generic medicines.
Any discussion on Latin America cannot ignore lithium, the white gold. Look at these three countries, Bolivia, Argentina, and Chile. Together, these countries constitute the Lithium Triangle. Some of the world's greatest lithium reserves are found here. Among these three countries, lithium extraction is easiest in Chile. Lithium is abundantly present in vast salt flats in Chile and it's commercially viable. In fact, Chile has the largest quantity of commercially viable lithium reserves in the world and is the world's second largest commercial producer after Australia. India needs the critical mineral lithium for its transition from conventional energy sources. We know that lithium-ion batteries are the most common type of rechargeable batteries used today in electronic devices like smartphones, laptops, and tablets. These batteries also power electric vehicles. Given its importance in renewable energy storage, lithium is vital in the modern world. India has already signed an agreement with Argentina for lithium sourcing. Given Chile's vast lithium resources, there is significant potential for Indian companies to invest in the lithium sector in Chile as well. Critical minerals are a crucial area of collaboration as India is keenly looking to secure supply chains for its ever-growing energy needs.
As lithium is crucial in the transition to clean energy, its global demand is increasing. With this, the strategic importance of the Lithium Triangle is also growing. Countries are increasingly competing to control the supply chains. Greater influence equals a stable supply of lithium, which in turn equals a technological advantage. This technological advantage translates to dominance on the global stage. The two major players in lithium extraction in Chile are Chilean company SQM and the American company Albemarle. Now the Chinese company Tinaki Lithium has a significant stake in Chile's SQM, highlighting that the great power rivalry between the US and China is playing out in Latin America as well. China, the largest manufacturer of lithium-ion batteries and electric vehicles, needs a steady supply of lithium. Therefore, it is investing heavily in the Lithium Triangle countries. The US is also engaging with these countries to reduce dependence on Chinese-controlled supply chains. It is developing strategic partnerships with these countries to ensure access to lithium resources. Russia and India are lagging behind the US and China in this area.
Chile is a country that knows how to leverage its natural resources and navigate its relationships with major powers. It has openly expressed its desire to avoid getting caught in the rivalry between major global powers. The goal is to maintain a balanced foreign policy, prioritize its national interests, and focus on its strategic goals. Chile has good relations with China, which is Chile's largest trading partner. At the same time, the US also has a strong presence in Chile. While Chile has condemned Russian actions in Ukraine, it has also criticized Israel's actions in Gaza. Chile believes that the use of force should be prohibited in the 21st century. Given that this South American nation avoids aligning too closely with any single power and tries to diversify its relations on the global stage, India can capitalize on this opportunity to increase its constructive engagement with Chile. Like India, Chile also prefers autonomous decision making, so there is scope for building a positive relationship between India and Chile. India is indeed late in its outreach in Latin America compared to China and the US. Therefore, India will need to catch up and expand its presence in the region.
Thankfully, steps are now being taken in this direction. Both countries are keenly interested in expanding their bilateral cooperation in areas such as trade, agriculture, defense, space, and critical minerals. During this meeting, ways to deepen defense ties were also explored. We may see India and Chile collaborating in defense technology and joint exercises in the near future. Given the current global security situation, countries are actively looking to strengthen military cooperation. India can also assist Chile in enhancing its rail network, and both nations can collaborate on railway infrastructure development. There is also potential for cultural cooperation. In fact, Indian culture is very popular in Chile. Yoga, Indian classical dance and music, Indian cinema, and Indian cuisine are all appreciated in Chile. You can also find Hindu temples in Chile. Currently, there are around 4,000 overseas Indians living in Chile. The majority are engaged in business and have integrated well into Chilean society. Strengthening cultural exchanges and people-to-people ties is also a focus area. You might be aware that a few days ago, India hosted the third edition of the Voice of the Global South Summit, in which Chile participated. India conveyed that it values Chile's participation in the summit and thanked Chile for supporting India's permanent membership in the expanded United Nations Security Council. Both countries share common views on many issues. Apart from UNSC reforms, both countries agree on the menace of terrorism, the threat of climate change, and the importance of renewable energy. India and Chile have completed 75 years of friendly diplomatic relations, so there is significant potential for further strengthening their ties. India is on its way to building a sustainable and mutually beneficial partnership with Chile.